What up, YouTube? And I decided to turn this little question deal that I did with my last video into a series. I wrote down a series of questions that I want to ask y'all about games or whatnot. And I also want y'all to leave questions in the comment section for me. Maybe it's a question that you want to ask me about gaming, what I feel about certain games or whatnot. Or it's a question that you want to ask a community and you don't have as big a voice as I do. I know my voice isn't that big. I don't have a huge following, but my following is bigger than a whole lot of people's. So I'll be able to get it out there and spread the word for y'all a little bit. And we can take it baby steps. Maybe if I spread the word, then it'll get out some more, some more, some more, some more. So anyway, but question number 2 is basically: are you satisfied with new new school shooters? I guess that's how I'm gonna label it. Do you like new school shooters? And when I mean new school, I mean around circa 2007. That's when Call of Duty 4 came out. That's, in my opinion, when shooters got started getting bad. Is when Call of Duty 4 came out. People have this big misconception about Call of Duty 4 as it's this great game, when Call of Duty 4 actually started the casualness of shooters. It's the first shooter that I can remember that ever rewarded dying. I talked about this with somebody else, and we thought about it for like 30 minutes, and I could not think of another shooter that you got a reward when you died. And what I mean by that, you got last stand, you got martyrdom, stuff like that. It was only last stand and martyrdom in Call of Duty 4. It got outrageous in the other games, but yeah. So that was the first shooter that I can remember that reward dying. And anybody knows that has played shooters for any amount of time knows that the number one no that you do in a shooter is die. You're not supposed to die. Dying is bad. Your reward should be to stay alive for as long as possible. So yeah, that's my question, y'all. Are y'all satisfied with new school shooters? Because I'm not, honestly. I don't like any of the recent Call of Duties. I think they all can be fun, if you play them in moderation, like I do. A lot of people play them a lot, and I just don't see how people do that to themselves. And y'all probably say, man, you shouldn't take the shooter too serious. I really don't take it that serious. I just don't enjoy playing really, really flawed games like that. So this probably going to be a short video. But basically, I just want to say, no, I'm not really satisfied with the shooters. I think they need to go back to rewarding getting better, rewarding time played. I put a lot of time into Gears of War 1 and 2. In Gears of War 2 alone, I put over 120 days into that game. And I still could have got better. I still wasn't the best that I could be. I was learning every day. In Call of Duty, I'm probably not the best that I can be. But I think that just the ceiling to peak in Call of Duty, you can only get so good. And after that, you've peaked. So your aim can only get so good. Your awareness of the maps or whatnot can only get so good. But in Gears, it was sort of little meta games that you could play. That you can keep getting better and better and better and better and better. In my opinion, and in other shooters, people talk about Battlefield has a lot of problems too. The the new school Battlefields, they added a Call of Duty aspect because that's what they wanted. They wanted that crowd. All the games are going that way. All the games want the Call of Duty crowd. They like the formula that Call of Duty use. They make it as casual as possible, and basically it's for the weekend warriors. The people that work all week and they get a day or two off. They can jump on Call of Duty and they can play and they can kill some people. They might not do well. You know what I'm saying? It's not like these people are beast mode. And they might go like 15 and 35. But they got 15 kills and they're not very good at the game. And when you have a game like Gears of War, a weekend warrior has no chance, no shot against somebody that's a veteran in Gears of War. He'd jump on Gears and he might play 30 games. And if he's not good, if he's just terrible, if he's new to the game, he might get 10 kills in 30 games on top of like 350 deaths. So I think they need to bring the skill gap back into the games. You don't have to make them stupid hard, but you need to make them more difficult than what they are. They need to tone down the aim assist. I know that aim assist, you kind of need aim assist on console because of, it's harder to aim with thumbs over wrist. A mouse and keyboard is easy to control your aim when you have your entire hand to work with, but you're only working with your thumbs on controls. That's why people use those control freaks, because it makes your thumb higher, and you have less tension on your thumb, so it's easy to control with a control freak. I, for one, don't want to use it. I wouldn't mind getting one just to see how it is, but I can tell the dynamics of what it does to your thumb, because if you hold your thumb up, you can see that it's actually, if you hold your thumb up higher than what it is when you have it flat, you can actually see how easy it would be to control the thumbstick. But I think they need to tone down some of the stuff that they add to games to make it easier for the casual player to play, and games will be better. And they also, well, that's gonna be on another video. That's gonna be that's one of the questions that I wrote down, so I'm not gonna spoil that. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that shooters today are way worse than what they used to be, say 10, 12 years ago? I know graphically they're better, but as far from a gameplay perspective, do you think that they just gone downhill, or maybe it's in my head? Maybe I'm too hard on video games. I come from a different era. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Anyway, I'll get a shot on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.